thank you, Charlie or Cade. That was pretty awesome. I don't know if you can tell, I'm the least metal person on our team. I think it has something to do with my hair. So yeah, I did the rendering system, the animation system, the collision system, basically anything that has to do with a lot of math. I say things like quadrilateral. But what I'm going to talk to you more about is the animation system, particularly how we got the guitar in Shoulder and Cade's hand and how we got them to rock out with it. To understand that, the first thing I'm going to talk about is just skin and bone animation, which is the animation system that we used in Rock Rivals. In order to achieve this, basically our characters are represented by two structures. One is a set of bones. These bones represent a position in space by translation, an orientation through rotation, and lots of other stuff like that. When you put them together, you basically get a bone structure like the red stuff you see on the screen. What we do is we move those bones around, and then we take the second part of our character, which is the mesh, and we wrap that around the bones. This creates a more smooth animation, and it looks really cool. So how does that have anything to do with the guitar? Well, the guitar is not actually a part of the mesh or the model. The guitar is its own model. So what we can do is we find the bone that represents the hand, and we can just stick the guitar there, which is kind of cool and it kind of works, but if you were to look at it in the game, it would look like sort of like a puppet with a guitar glued in the hand. The guitar doesn't move or animate, it just moves exactly how the hand moves, like this. Yeah, it's pretty boring. So when Shoulder Cade swings the guitar, that guitar needs to rotate, it needs to hit things, it needs to look really cool, otherwise the game is going to look really bland. So what we do is we take an extra bone and we stick it right in the hand, and then we let the animator, Derek, who did an awesome job by the way, animate that bone with just rotation data. So what we can do is we take the guitar and we copy that rotation data per animation frame, and now we can move the hand and rotate the guitar at the same time, like that. I promise I'm better at C++ than PowerPoint. And now I'm going to talk to you about some of the lessons that we learned throughout the course of this project. I think the most important lesson and the most useful advice we can give to people in PSG or other final project groups is it's really important to meet every day. Specifically, it's really cool to meet every day on campus. We met every day on campus. We ran into the GP staff all the time. We ran into our EPs and ADs and the sound guys, and they were constantly giving us assets. We were constantly able to show them the build and what we had integrated, and like they were constantly giving us feedback saying this would be cool, this would be cool, and it ended up really, really helping the game. And now I'm going to hand it off to Cade and Should, and it's game time.